Hello all, welcome back to the channel. I am Alan and this is Alan Reacts, my little corner of YouTube. The Kinks with David Watts. Now this is a bit of a strange one because I recently posted my reaction and review really of the Eton Rifles, but my first encounter with the jam was with In the City, and on that was a track called David Watts and a couple of other good tracks. It's a very good album, and Batman, The Art of Noise, and all that kind of stuff was another album. But I didn't know the Kinks. Well, maybe I did with Lola. Maybe, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure I would have heard Lola by when I first heard the jam version in '78. It was released, so I'm guessing I would have known the Kinks. Yes, I would have known the Kinks with Lola. Of course, I would have done. But I've not actively heard the Kinks version of David Watts, which is their original version. So without much further ado, it's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Some interesting bits in this, so stick with me, guys, as always. Get in the comments at the end, we'll talk about that. If you want to subscribe, do that, blah, blah, blah. So here we go.
This is the master.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, and I too, although I like to be pompous and sort of adopt airs and graces I don't actually possess. Oh yes, I know some champagne, kind of, in my own little way. But I'm a dull and simple lad. Cannot tell water from champagne. Just from the opening line, I know, I get a feel for why the jam would have covered this, while Paul Weller would have liked this. Because Paul Weller he's older than me, so he'd have known this instantly. With the Faces and the Who and all that, the influences. But just that opening. And I don't know if it's going to be sarcastic, satirical, but I can hear it Tony's voice. It's so good. It's just so good to look back and compare.
And I have never met the Queen, and I wish I could have all he has got, and I wish I could be like David Watts. And when I lie on my pillow at night, I dream I can fight like David Watts, and lead the school team to victory, and take my exams and pass along. Wish I could be like David Watts. Wish I could be like David Watts. Conduct my life like David.
So there's that repeated line, wish I could be like David Watts. Then there's the other bit. I wish I could have all he has got. I wish I could be like David Watts. So does that represent in somebody who's trying to emulate? Now there is, when I was digging around with this, there's some representations that Ray Davies, who wrote this, based this on a real character, and some say it's just an archetype. When the Jam have sung it, it'll be the archetypical sort of that higher end, which is what you get with Eton Rifles, and a lot of the Jams sort of political commentary through music. But is there some envy and aspiration at the same time? But it's still fun. There's still simple working class lyrics in there. It's very much an English song.
I wish I could be like David Watts. Fa 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 fa. He is a head boy at the school. He is the captain of the team. He is so gay and fancy free, and I wish all his money belonged to me. And I wish I could be like David Watts. Fa 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 fa.
He's the head boy at the school. Head boy at the school is just another way of saying schools that were like what we would call grammar schools and private schools. They would have head boys, although we had them at our school and I went to a public school. But in that context, the head boy would be the athletic and academic leader of that year group and of the whole school responsible for managing discipline and getting kids into class along with teachers. But he seems it's that there's a reflection here on societal expectations that can't be met because the standard seems to be unattainable to the narrator. So he's saying, I can't be the head boy. I'm not the captain of the school team. I didn't pass all my exams straight away. But yet he still wants to be like David Watts. I love it.
And all the girls in the neighborhood try to go out with David Watts. They try their best but can't succeed, for he's a pure and noble breed.
Oh, there it is. There's the satire and the irony about the girls drawn to him. And there's a bit of envy in that. But he is of pure and noble breed. That's satirical for me. He's poking fun at the aristocracy, the elitist qualities associated with those, their ideals of, oh no, you can't do that. But he still wants to be like David Watts. I like it. It's such a mismatch of multiple layers of themes that you can play around with, and it's just a good song. Full stop. You can listen to it.
Wish I could be like, wish I could be like, wish I could be like, wish I could be like.
There's a couple of other songs sprung to mind, The Taxman and Polythene Pan by the Beatles. That's short, super, not ultra short, because this wasn't ultra short, but it was 2 minutes 40, 2 minutes 30, still pretty short even by the 60s. Sort of 67 we were heading into, we know it was coming from 68 onwards, we know we were going to head into more progressive, we know we were going to head down that Genesis, and we know we were going to get Sabbath, but it's upbeat, it's playful, it contrasts different themes. The Jam certainly revitalised the song, and I guess they rekindled an interest in the Kinks to a degree. Certainly did it for me. It's not appeared in any movies that I can see. I don't think it has a huge societal influence other than the Jam, who, as I've talked about before, were incredibly successful in the UK. But it's it's a reflective song. It's about the tension between anticipation, ambition, admiration and resentment, and uses humour and irony, and I like that a lot, which is what you'll find with the Kinks a lot. Brilliant songwriters, absolutely Ray Davies, top of the tree. If you want more, guys, let me know. If you want me to do the Jam one, let me know, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. It wasn't a big hit, by the way, not for the Kinks. Was for the Jam? No, it was never released as a single, not that I'm aware of. Until next time, guys, take care.